Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Sunday Perspective podcast. My name is Dragonfire, and with me, as always, I have Punky,
Hello.
and I have Telly.
I'm here.
Chaos already. Now, as you can see over here, we have a very special guest. Hi, KitKat.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Yes.
So good to be back. Honestly, I'm excited because so much has happened.
Yeah.
We got a lot to talk about here. Let me just set up my music here. All right. So, what's going on? What's up?
Just chilling like a villain.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah. That's what we're all doing here.
Yeah.
So, see, there's so much to talk about. It's kind of hard to pinpoint. Like, where do you even start? Really?
Yeah, because so much has happened. It's been like so.
Yeah.
Just I don't know.
Right.
Just a lot
Right.
on the timeline.
So let's talk about you specifically, your channel, how
Okay.
that has progressed in the past 2 years, and what you think, like, between the two podcasts, between the two episodes, what kind of you've noticed.
Wow. Okay, so first off, I listened to the podcast, our very first podcast together, a couple weeks ago, and just my voice. Like I said, all the time, and you could tell I was shy. I didn't really know what to say, and it was kind of awkward. And I just thought it was so funny because, like, that couldn't be me.
Yeah.
Because I feel so much more comfortable on the platform. And to be honest, sometimes I do feel like I get a little bit too comfortable
Yeah.
because sometimes the things I say or do, I'm like, oh, younger kid would be like, what are you doing?
What do you say?
But as far as changes, big ones, I guess the community has definitely grown. We've met a lot of new friends, and just kind of coming into who I want to be as a content creator. Because, originally when I started my channel, I was like, everything is going to be sweet and wholesome and nice all the time.
Right.
And like, oh, I can't say like certain words or do certain things. I was very timid, which I think that my channel is still wholesome. There's just definitely more of a chaos and maybe a little more lewd element to it now.
Yeah.
And I think we're all just a little more comfortable. We like to have a lot of fun. So that's definitely, I think, a big difference to where if you had seen my original my original streams versus the ones now, it's almost something that really, really stood out to me when on the podcast, the first episode where I listened to, is you asked me something about myself versus streaming, and I said, oh, I'm very calm on stream, and in real life I'm not like that at all. I'm crazy.
Right.
And so I'm like, so it's not like I've changed. I've actually just started to be myself now on my stream.
Yeah.
So that's been really nice. That's probably the biggest change.
It's the thing of you've started, I guess, because streaming is and putting yourself out there in front of an audience is so freaking nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
That you're like, oh, what are they gonna think of me? What's gonna happen? This, that. There's just so many factors.
Yeah.
And then,
especially coming into it not knowing anything about it.
Yeah.
Just
for
learning,
sure.
like flying by the seat of my pants.
right, and if you've been a Twitch viewer before this, which I was, you have a certain perception of what the platform is like as a viewer, not a creator. So it's like, you have your guard up almost, and you're like, oh, I don't want to be a certain way, because what if people shun me for it? What if I get pushback? This was I'm speaking on myself. This was my thing. And it's just good to then see you go from that to now open, and chaos is fine too.
Yeah, it's really kind of just a matter of owning your space and just realizing that this is my space, what you want to allow, what you don't want to allow, and basically the fact that maybe someone's gonna be mean or bully you, but in the end, those people you can just kick them from your channel, and eventually it'll just die down. So just be who you want to be.
They're
Preferably a good person.
I'm gonna go out there and say it, like I owe a lot of my own I guess success and confidence on this platform to you, KitKat. Seriously.
No.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
Yeah.
Somebody that we look up to.
Yeah, because we went through this journey with you, and we learned a lot about ourselves as well. And I feel like you and your community made it a little less daunting, and seeing the love that you've given all of us, really, it's just been so refreshing and so great.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm being serious. I will break. Tonight is my turn to break, y'all.
Well, I mean, you guys have definitely done the same for me. You've been there for me, and we've just changed and grown so much as content creators, but we've always been friends, and that's really nice, having something consistent, because as a streamer, things change so much. Like, trends change, some of your viewers come and go, people that you trusted, you thought were your friends, some of them end up using you, but you guys have always been a consistency for me, and that's really important. It's like having that firm foundation, and I've never doubted that you guys have my best interest at heart. And there are some people where you just can't tell. It's really hard being on the line and on the internet, but I think we have a special connection.
I couldn't agree more. Yeah,
that's the gray area thing about the internet. It's just you just don't know.
Right.
You just you're like, okay, yeah, this person seems all right, but like, do I trust them? Do I say the things that I'm feeling deep in my heart? Do I come to their community, and do I have those deep conversations with them?
Exactly.
Am I gonna feel safe? And time and again, I have felt safe, and whether it being hanging out with you or anybody that you associate with, that's been my experience. I'm just gonna be really straightforward with that.
Well, thank you. I mean, that means a lot, because I can be like, I'm a safe space all I want, but that's not my place to say, I can try my best to cultivate a safe space, but unless someone else comes in and feels safe, because I probably feel safe in my space because I created it, around my comforts and my standards and my boundaries, and I try to incorporate other people's as well. So hearing it is really nice.
Right. And a lot of learning as well. We had to learn a lot as well, because you meet different kinds of people, you learn different perspectives, and it's nice to have such diversity in the community, because it's like people from different different backgrounds, different Hi, Dallas.
Dallas, what's going on, Dallas?
Dallas,
Hi.
hi.
Dallas is a great podcast guest.
Oh yeah, he was a
Really
podcast
great.
guest. He was our director too.
Yeah, he's a great director, great podcaster himself, great podcast guest. Dallas, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome to the Sunday Perspective podcast. But yeah, it's the past 2 years have been so much fun. Like growing together, seeing you grow, seeing your community come alive, and then having and then just having that kind of spill over to us just naturally is just like, I don't have the words to describe what that feeling is like.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Big Ninja Timmy. We appreciate that. Hello.
Hi, welcome in.
Hi, Timmy.
Welcome in, Timmy.
Welcome in.
Yeah, guys.
Well, I think. Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
That's something that kind of naturally happens when you have people that really fit the vibe of your community. So I think that's a testament to your character, because if my community is spilling over into, they don't do that for everyone.
Yeah.
I could raid someone and maybe no one would stick around.
Yeah.
But if people tell me like, thank you so much for raiding Dragon because he's awesome, and so that's also on you. You and Telly and Punky and everyone just creating a nice environment. So
Yeah. We've found a little wonderful like Twitch family for ourselves.
Yes. And I really love how we have like multiple community members that just kind of they're everywhere. It's so lovely. It really does feel like a big community, like a an actual family. Because it's like going down the street and you get at the store and you're like, oh hi, how's it going? Good to see you. But like for me, it's like, okay, I'm over in Lily's stream and I'm like, oh hi Dragon, it's good to see you.
Right.
It really is like a community.
It's great because before I actually found you and before we became a good family, like for me it was difficult because I had people who I would hang out with, but they felt distant. I didn't feel like I could connect with them, but I didn't feel like they were like truly a part of the community.
Mm-hmm.
They felt like just viewers talking to a creator. It didn't feel like anything organic. It didn't feel it was like a give it was like a hey, oh, so as long as you're giving me viewers and chatting with me, I'm gonna keep doing that, but the second you stop, I'll stop. And that was just
that's transactional.
Yeah, that transactional thing does not really last for very long, and it just becomes awkward sometimes.
Yeah, agreed.
So why don't y'all add to this conversation? And I've just been going.
Okay, just 1 second. I just needed to mute something.
Oh.
Wow.
All right, what was the question? Sorry, I just had like notifications going off in my ear. I needed to mute that. It was driving me crazy.
I mean, there's really no question here, to be honest. Today we're just talking about the past 2 years of us as just talk about you past 2 years.
Okay.
I actually have one. So we asked KitKat what she's been through, these past couple of years. What about you?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
let's do a little recount of the past couple of years since we've all met together.
I got something big I can start with. Price Coffee Cup is here.
Hi.
What's going on, Price Coffee Cup? Hello.
Hi, Coffee.
Hi, Coffee.
So good to see you. Welcome.
Hello. I got something I can definitely talk about here. 2 years ago, Twitch related, like how we were saying, we were very different. Like I didn't watch that episode recently, but I can already think I probably sounded different. I was probably a little nervous too. I kind of was excited and nervous at the same time because at that time, KitKat, you were I guess you could say our second official guest, because at the first first 2 episodes of the podcast, it was me and Dragon, and then Punky came along as a guest, but then we decided we want her as a host because she's a close friend of ours and we enjoyed having her here as company, so we thought we would have her as a host. So that's changed since then. Definitely was a good first episode with you here. We're happy to have you back. And as for something that's different for me, Twitch related, I have to say, in that 2 years ago, I was not affiliate, but now I'm affiliate. So
that's right. Our boy's affiliate now.
Congratulations.
Let's go.
It wasn't even at 50 followers at that time. I forgot.
Wow.
I think it was like 30 or something like that. At that point, I was kind of involved with like theater and film and stuff. I wasn't streaming as much. And then it was this year really where I hit affiliate. It was in January. So like I took a lot of breaks last year too because I was involved with a lot of theater stuff. So January this year, I felt a lot motivated at the start of the year, so I thought I'd stream more. So added an extra day to my streaming schedule, and I was able to. I did hit the 50 followers last year, but like I didn't have the average viewers because I didn't stream as much. But this year I was able to hit those average viewers by just having a consistent schedule, just grinding each time, like streaming whenever I can, and I was able to hit it. So that's one big thing I could say like happened to me Twitch related in the past 2 years since we last met on here.
That's amazing.
Yeah, for sure. And also thank you for the support on that too, because I know you are a big supporter of that journey for me.
Yeah.
I can only do what I can do. I wanted so badly for you to get it. I wanted it so much for you.
I mean, I was always you and Dragon saying Telly for affiliate. and like now it's here. So
You know, it was,
Here we
I
are.
always wanted it for you, but you just weren't. You know, you weren't. How do I put that? You were really pushing for it at the time. So when you started
at the
pushing, I was
time,
like, oh
yeah.
yeah, we're doing it. Like, let's go.
because like I had a lot going on kind of last year and the year before. Like I was involved with like film and like theater and stuff. There's a couple times where I did stream, then like I would take breaks because I had stuff going on, and then after like a certain point last year, I had more free time, and I thought I'd add an extra day to my schedule, and I was able to hit my goal.
Yeah, that's so good.
So, yeah.
I was just waiting for you.
You worked really hard towards it. Like
Yeah,
I'm
I
seriously
think it was
so
worth it.
proud of you. I don't think I was that. I mean, yeah, I was excited, but I think I was like more excited when you hit affiliate rather than when I did.
Yeah, 'cause
I was excited for both.
Yeah.
I still
Man,
remember. I still remember when you hit Affiliate Dragon. I still remember that.
man,
Me too.
Me
I was
too.
so happy.
yeah, that's great. You can have emotes now. You gotta get emotes, man.
I know. I gotta reach out to someone for emotes. Yeah,
Yeah,
I gotta get some designed.
heck yeah. Last 2 years for me have been crazy, exciting, fun, cool, eventful. I don't really
Yeah.
know what the perfect word is because
Hey, were you affiliate at that time yet?
Yeah, you were.
yes,
Okay.
yes I was.
I remember. I think it was like the summer when we had you in our podcast.
Yeah.
Like about the start
Yeah.
of summer. I remember that now.
So a lot of theater,
Yeah, for sure.
acting, directing, musical direction, some writing, like all these things. Like doing Shakespeare, Telly debuting with Shakespeare in those 2 years.
Yeah, not many people can say they debuted with Shakespeare.
Yeah,
I know. We were literally just saying that to one of our friends yesterday.
yeah,
It's crazy.
and wow, I don't. There's so much in that time. Like I really don't know what to exactly pinpoint. Having the chance to direct was like pretty clutch for me.
Yeah.
Because it showed a lot of trust. From a company that didn't really even know us at that point.
And now we're like family with them.
And now we're like family. We're practically resident actors at this point.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, yeah. Cool. Y'all want to add to it that? No?
I think as for me, I don't know if I was at that time still trying to be a streamer myself.
Yeah.
I kind of decided that it wasn't for me. That
Yeah.
I just didn't
fair.
have it in me to like dedicate myself to it.
Yeah.
But lately, probably done a lot more writing, acting, directing, and now I'm editing videos.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
they're,
a big thing we wanted to mention.
Let's talk about
Um,
that for a second. Why don't
yeah.
we?
Started making videos for my brother Steven's YouTube channel, and then Dragon here commissioned me for one,
Oh,
and now I'm his official video editor.
Yeah.
that's awesome. I love
Yeah.
that.
Which is so cool.
I've got 2 on the way right now. There's one Far Cry one and that Nerf war that we did recently.
yeah.
That
Yeah.
one's on the
Awesome.
way. The double perspective is on the way. Also, I'm just gonna kind of put this out there, chat. This is as much your podcast as it is ours, so please ask questions. You are open
Yeah.
to that. Go right
Any
ahead.
questions you
All
guys
your
got?
burning
Yeah.
questions.
All your burning questions that you've always wanted to ask KitKat.
Editing is really hard and draining, so look, good on you, because that's a
Yeah.
big skill.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's very tedious. Like just recently, I accidentally saved over a file I shouldn't have, and I lost all the progress I made over
no.
a week.
No.
So I gotta start pretty much from scratch again. But I mean, the way I'm looking at it is, it was an accident that happened, and I'm gonna learn from it.
Yeah.
And
Maybe it'll be better this time.
Yeah.
You'll,
Yeah.
exactly, that's what I'm kind of hoping for. Maybe it'll be better this time. knowing exactly what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Right.
See,
But yeah, no, it's fun. It's tedious and time consuming, but it's fun, especially
Oh,
after
yeah,
it's
for
all
sure.
done. It's
yeah.
very rewarding.
See, I look at every instance as like a learning opportunity, whether it's good, bad,
too,
or ugly.
I always do.
Like every. It's not just for with streaming or video editing, just like in general. Like every time you do something, like you see little things that you can improve, and it's good to have that chance, to have multiple chances to be able to improve on that. Like take theater. Like my first time acting, was it the cleanest? Probably not. Did I learn from it and adjust? Sure, of course. You know,
Babes.
like your, huh?
Babes.
Ha, my name is Paige.
Oh yeah.
In hindsight, that was probably an role. But
So
you know,
good.
but what?
That's. I was just about to say that's a really good comment in the chat.
That is a good question. I'll get to that in 1 second. But yeah, it was fun, you know, going through that journey, having the, you know, learning, making mistakes. You know, important bit is to allow yourself to make mistakes, is to not beat yourself up about it, because you are gonna make mistakes, and that's okay.
We're only human.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's the whole learning process.
Yeah.
Of course.
And
Learning isn't always easy.
and you know, I'm gonna say, you know, throughout these 2 years, like, you know, I've had to through you know, crazy enough, through, you know, watching KitKat and watching all these channels as a result, it's just taught me a lot about, you know, look, you have good people by your side, trust them, and, you know, don't be afraid of doing the wrong thing, making a mistake, because you are not gonna be penalized for it. But that was something I had to work on. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that was something in these past 2 years I had to work on, including my confidence, because in that previous episode, I don't know how easy or hard it is to tell, but this thing right here, I probably couldn't do it as confidently because I was unsure of my own ability.
Same.
Yeah,
for sure.
Like I've grown a lot more confidence in the past 2 years too. Since then, I feel like I definitely have.
I feel like both of us, you know, all of us really had these 2 years to like build something wonderful with people on the internet, and have something good and something that we can be like, hey, look, maybe it'll be all right. Maybe I'll be all right. You know?
Yeah.
All right. Let's. Do you guys want to add something before I move on to audience questions?
I think I'm ready for that question.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
So, Coffee says, what was the biggest thing you found enjoyable in streaming for others when you first started versus now? Whew.
Okay. It's a tough one.
Question, guys.
So,
If you want to think about that, Dragon, you can. I think I have an answer.
yeah, I do have an answer, but let's let our guests answer that first.
Yeah, good idea.
So, by streaming for others, do you just mean streaming in general? Or, I'm sorry, I was a little
think
tiny
so.
confused by the question.
That's how I took it.
Yeah, me too. Okay. I'm just going to say that that's what it is. Okay, so streaming in general, yeah. Okay. When I first started versus now. Yeah, that's a really good question.
Yeah, brain teaser.
Wow. I think the biggest thing is just a kind of a shift in perspective, because when you first start, always, but especially when you first start, there's always this emphasis, this focus on viewers, because you first start and no one's watching you. Yeah. So it's very exciting when you have a person or two people or three people, because that's like really big in the beginning, especially. And you get very excited by it and just get this high from it. Like after stream, like, oh my gosh, I had 5 people watching me. It was so much fun. I'm so excited. I'm doing it. And I still get those highs, when I have a good stream and it's great and I'm vibing. But now for me, what's more exciting, I think, even than that, is the connections and the jokes and the laughs and the fun. That is the most enjoyable thing for me, because I've built these friendships and just these relationships, and each time I build a new one, that's really exciting. So even though numbers are always going to be something that we focus on, for me now it's less something that excites me when I end a stream. Whereas I'm like, oh my gosh, that was so fun. I laughed so hard. And I'll just think about the things that I stream at work, and I'm laughing about it. So I think that's probably the biggest thing. I really enjoyed the process of growing and watching my channel grow and watching the numbers grow. And now I enjoy making new relationships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like, in these past 2 years, like our priorities as a community really have shifted and changed and grown, primarily because I also had that thing of, I was always worried. I was like, are people gonna like me? Am I interesting enough? Because I'm super I'm like really shy and like introverted. So I'm like, I don't do this talking thing. But it was out of the necessity of wanting to get out of the monotony and the fact that we were just stuck in our houses in the beginning of the pandemic. So I that's really why I started streaming, to work on my confidence, and it hung on me really heavy that I was like, well, maybe this was a mistake. Maybe I should not have done this. And now it's gone from that to today, being able to talk, to chat, being able to talk to you guys like openly and not worrying about all that stuff, because none of that really matters as long as you're having fun. And that's exactly what it is for me right now. Is I'm having fun. I get to chit chat with some wonderful people, and I'm not concerned with anything else. Just the conversations that we have and the bonds that we have made with people, frankly, all over the world. I have some international viewers. I have a French viewer. I have a Swiss viewer. I have a Norwegian viewer.
That's cool. That's so cool.
Insane to me. I'm just like, wow. It's, you can't make a connection with people that far away. Personally, I feel like
right.
you have to do something like this. You guys want to add something to that?
Yeah, I'll give you I'll answer the question too. So let me take a look at it. What was the biggest thing you found enjoyable others when you first started versus now? Oh, we got a new follower first off. Hello, thank you, Stacky Boy. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Dragon Slayer and to the Sunday Perspective podcast.
Yeah.
How you doing? Oh,
So,
Big Ninja Timmy, thank you for the follow.
So for my answer to that question, I just gotta say, what I find most enjoyable. So I kind of was the same way. So when I first started streaming, I kind of did it because I saw you were doing it, Dragon. I kind of wanted to try. I remember we were playing something one day, and it was just I was oh no.
Rep.
Oh,
there we
okay.
go. Never mind.
All right, back to it. So basically, I saw we were playing some one day. I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna try this streaming thing one day too. So it was in the middle of the pandemic. It's the time, like you said, it's a time when people were locked in. So I thought this would be a good chance to, communicate with people and just share my interests with people in a time things were not looking good. So yeah, my first stream I talked about it a couple times on here before and even on my channel. So I was playing the new game Ghost of Tsushima that just came out. I was really enjoying it. I was thinking, this game is really good. I feel like I should stream it. So I did. I remember it was you, Dragon, and Flango was with me too in the chat. You guys were there with me. I was nervous for it. I at first had an audio issue at the start. because telly problems. But
Yeah.
no, this time it's understandable because of my first stream. But yeah, I was kind of nervous. But you guys kind of like talking to me the whole time kind of like made me feel like comfortable with it. And
Yeah.
like the more times I kept doing it, I just felt more comfortable. And yeah, I guess just let me just look back at the question here. Thing you found enjoyable. So yeah, I guess the thing that I found enjoyable is just meeting new people and just sharing my interests with them. And one thing I find enjoyable now, like one thing I like to do a lot, within the past 2 years, I decided I like to do is just really make people laugh because
Yeah.
it's something I love to do. I on stream and off stream, I like to make people laugh. I know I made Punky and Dragon laugh a lot today when we were hanging out. Yeah,
He always
I have
does.
a lot of jokes that are good for stream and not good for stream, but we won't get into that. Yeah, I just like to make people laugh. Like in the past 2 years, like on stream, I did some stuff that have been funny to me. Like one thing me and Dragon used to do is I used to stream this one Call of Duty game. We would do 1v1s, and Punky would decide a duel for us. Well, we do a duel. And
Oh
Punky would
my
decide
god.
Yes.
That's
the
the
punishment.
Skyrim shuffle.
Oh
Yeah,
my
so basically we were on set for our
I
film.
remember this.
Yeah, we were on set for our film, and then like the loser had to do the Skyrim shuffle in front of our friends. So like we were on break, we were just tossing a little tennis ball around, and then Dragon and Punky were looking at me. They're like, "You gotta do it." I'm like, "Oh no, I
Yeah.
can't do it." I was so
Yeah.
nervous because I actually the duel was a tie, so we both had to do it. I wasn't alone on this, but I was planning on doing it anyways if Dragon had to do it because I kind of felt bad and I kind of wanted to make somebody laugh there. So what we did was we did the Skyrim shuffle in front of our friends, and the rest is history. I was embarrassed, but had a fun time doing it, and that's the whole point of it because I just enjoyed to make people laugh. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah, there you
that
go.
was so funny.
Yeah.
So
There's
Making
nothing
people laugh
quite
is
like the gift of laughter, and being able to make somebody laugh is a gift.
I think so too. Yeah.
Yeah.
laughter
Such a gift.
laughter is the most purest form of just
I agree.
it's
Yeah.
the most basic and purest form of existence. I feel like if you laughter
Like-
is the key to anybody's heart, honestly.
And it's understandable in every language.
Yeah.
One thing I like to relate to is Dragon Punky. One person I look up to a lot is from the Practical Joker is Joe Gatto.
Yeah.
One thing
Oh
I like
my
about him is
God.
a newer episode he wears a
Love that
T-shirt
guy.
that says "I live to make people laugh." I think that's a funny shirt, and I go by that.
Yeah.
So it's a shirt I'll definitely buy at some point. If I ever meet him, I'll wear that.
I
Yeah.
live to make
That's
people
great.
laugh. That
And
Yeah.
it's a gift, yeah.
you as a great man once said, you love to see it.
Yeah.
It's so fulfilling and validating to
Yeah.
be able to make other people feel joy.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just great because then
And-
you feel joy too from it.
Mhm.
And
That's one of
and
the reasons why I love acting.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I like to do funny stuff on acting. Yeah.
you know what is the most rewarding rewarding for me when it comes to bringing joy is when somebody's having excuse my language, a very shitty day.
Yeah.
Okay.
For
Yeah, that's
sure.
true. Yeah.
And whoa.
I mean, I've done that at work in some time. I I did that at work
What
one time. I don't know what just happened.
Huh?
Wait,
Well,
what's
first
going
you
on
gotta
here?
go.
I didn't see anything. Okay, well, as I was saying, one thing I can I have an example right there of a person who had a bad day. I made laugh one time. It was in work a few years ago. This person who came in, they're always a cool person, just fun person, always like happy and stuff. I mean, we met them once at my first Mrs. S. We met her at my first work party, Dragon. And one day she was just having a bad day at work. Well, just in general, she was having a bad day. And then, like, at that same time, I went and did something with one of my friends there. Like, we went to a club together. And then, like, that lady, Miss S, was like, "I'm having a bad day." She asked how it was, and I was like, "Oh, it was lit." And then just her and me saying that kind of just brought her back up.
Yeah.
She was like, "I had a bad day, but Telly made me feel better when he said that."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did something happen in chat?
I don't know.
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I didn't see anything, so I don't know.
lost my train
Nothing
of thought.
happened.
Lost my train of thought.
He's been derailed.
I had a point here.
I'm confused.
Don't worry about it. I'll tell you later.
Hi, I'm Dad. Nice to meet you.
Hello,
no,
Dad. My name is Telly.
No, but
My son. Sorry.
Somebody doing shenanigans. I saw nothing as well. Okay.
yeah,
Well, if it's taken care of, then that's okay.
yeah, we took care of it. Yeah, it's because I've had those moments where people. I think one time I had this thing where somebody was lurking on the stream, and they after the fact, after I closed out my stream, they messaged me. They were like, "Hey, I was having a really crappy day, but your stream turned that around for me." Like,
Yeah.
hearing that is just one of the most rewarding things ever. Like,
Oh yeah, for
It
sure.
really is. It's one of the
Yeah.
best feelings.
Like-
Especially when you're like, sometimes you feel like you're failing and you're not doing enough. And then you get those messages and you're like, wow, like, and it just warms your heart.
it keeps you going. It keeps
Oh,
you
yeah.
wanting to,
Yeah.
do it that one extra day. You're like, you know what? If this is the effect I'm making, hey, maybe I can keep going at this. I'm not having the best day either, but hey, if I'm affecting people in this way, if I'm bringing light to people, then I can't snuff that out.
Yeah.
Sometimes you want to, because bringing light to other people gives, I guess, in a way, energizes you as well, because we're all empaths to a certain degree, so we definitely react well to that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whew. It's great.
Yeah,
Alright,
it's
let me-
definitely like the push that you need, because it is very socially draining.
Yeah.
Because something like you said, you being a light to people, but you're burning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it gets really draining sometimes, and you're like, you have those days where you're
Yeah.
like, is it worth it? Am I doing enough? And you just get so tired, and sometimes it feels we get in your own head so much, and it feels like,
Yeah.
why does it matter? Like, if I didn't stream, eventually everyone would forget, and who would
Right.
care? But then you have the people who are like, who are always there, and they just, I don't know, it just touches me.
Yeah.
And it's amazing
they
Yeah.
to know
love
that you could,
regardless.
you could make a connection over the internet, and you could help someone feel better about themselves.
Yeah.
And that's just amazing, because making a
Yeah.
difference it's not always the easy or the fun thing to do, Sometimes it's hard. So the fact that we could do it and play video games at the same time, that's
Yeah.
really nice.
It's great, because you can, in those days where you're just like done, just absolutely done, you're like, I need to take a break, and then this community that again, KitKat, I'm gonna come right back to you, because this all has happened for us because of you. It's true. I'm not even gonna beat around the bush here. We've been able to create this community that you can be like, all right, hey, you need to take a break? Cool. We'll see you in a little bit. We'll still be here.
Yeah.
And the day you come back, we're gonna be with you. We're gonna pick up like we never left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. One thing I just thought of now is like as you say, like example of like when, like how you said you watched your stream and like they told you to help with their bad day. Well, I thought of one example right now, like this is actually something you created, Punky. Steven's Gang Beast video.
Yeah.
If I'm ever not feeling good or need a laugh, I always watch those. Those are good.
Yeah.
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 Also, you're the one that's getting all those views for it.
Yeah, me.
Yeah.
Every single time I want to laugh, it's always because of me. So yeah, I'm
Aw.
giving all the views for it.
Oh,
I'm glad
great.
that I could
I go
brighten your
the.
day with that little video I made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You make amazing videos, Punky. Seriously.
Oh yeah, you do.
Thank you.
I love the style of your content, and I've seen like no you.
Oh man.
Oh my God, you don't want to start
Aw.
this with me. No. You're not gonna win this. Oh, there's Kirk.
Oh my God. Yes.
My God. Oh,
Hi, Kirk.
Yes. Yes.
take dinner sub out to baby me.
Okay. So favorite day of the week. Okay, that's right. We're happy to
Oh
see
my
you,
baby,
Kirk.
take me
It's
up
always
to
a
dinner.
tradition every time, Kirk. Happy to
Okay.
hear you.
So
Happy to see you. I mean,
we are going, everybody. In light of my new job and celebrating my new job, we're all gonna go. Let's go eat fancy. Let's go fancy. We're gonna wear our best outfits. We're gonna
Surf and
go
turf.
out. Huh?
we're getting some breakfast
Surf
food.
and turf? Sushi.
So
Breakfast food.
Lobster.
yes, all
food.
of it. All
Oh
of
my
it.
god.
And breakfast
Everything.
food.
5 breakfast. Oh my God.
On the way.
Really? Oh my God. All of it. Everything.
good.
5-course meal specially for Kirk.
What restaurant is it?
What restaurant is it? Man, I didn't think that deep into the lore. What do you mean?
Snacky Boys Pretzel Emporium.
Yeah.
There we
Oh
go.
my God. Denny's? Yes. Okay.
Yes, Denny's. Good answer. I like that.
Man himself said it.
Go with
Denny's.
that.
All right.
Well, that's fancy.
We're having an 11-course meal of ramen at Denny's.
Yeah.
Make it
Dude,
happen.
that is my life.
That's what we're wearing.
At
That is
Denny's.
my
Clothing too.
diet.
Because the maple syrup comes first.
Oh, the pancake ramen.
Don't forget the ricotta cheese either.
Oh, that too, yeah. And I'll help you stage manage that, won't you?
Oh,
I'll
wait, hold up.
Yeah.
What?
I
Pause,
said,
what?
I said I'll stage manage it for you. See, look, I broke him. I knew I could do it. I broke him.
All right, well, he's done. Okay. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Sunday Perspective Podcast. I've been doing this podcast every other Sunday for years now, and it is so good to have all of you here. If anyone else tries to claim this is their podcast, well, let me just tell you, that's a bamboozle.
and,
Well,
my name-
Bamboozle if I ever heard one.
KitKat's
My
the
co-host.
host.
My name and my name is Warlock and Load.
Yes, this is my host, my co-host, Warlock and Load.
Yeah.
And then
Yes,
up
hello.
above me here, I have Frosty Bite. I do
Yes.
have a couple questions for my hosts.
Yeah.
Do you not Bugette?
Yes.
Oh,
I just
I
boogetted.
always book
Yes,
it.
5
That's
minutes ago.
beautiful. That's beautiful.
Are you-
Tell you that was a really good answer.
Oui. That was terrible. Dragon, come back.
This doesn't involve you. Who are you?
You like pears. I eat pears.
A pair of.
Oh man. You came at the right time, Kirk. I'll tell you that.
Okay, so this is gonna go in the preview video.
Yes, definitely put this in the
Oh
preview.
my God. A big old pair of these nuts.
Hello? Oh yes, I'm the man. Yes, I'm the one who ordered a pair of these. These what did I order? Well, you know, that's classified information. Watch the podcast and find out.
Oh. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I get a six-pack from that. Oh my god.
This is why I live by Joe's shirt.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Girl, you like them acorns. Surprise coffee cup.
Oh, by the way, Price Coffee Cup. Voldy Horse is doing pretty fine. I just went out to him.
my
I just saw Voldy Horse back at the Salty Stable. He's doing pretty well.
the salty stable.
South.
He asked about you too. I let him know you're doing good.
Oh my god. Forget doing an ab workout. Just have a good old laugh. You'll get an 8-pack just from that. Holy macaroni. Oh
Okay,
god.
stop making me laugh like that. It's embarrassing.
Too bad.
Adorable.
He was still talking to Tom Saddle. Hey, as long as it's not Mac Horsey or Horseman Reigns, we don't talk about those guys.
Yo, Kirk says, so what's the theme of this podcast? Because right now I'm concerned, but also laughing my ass off.
There's only one topic in this podcast, and that is chaos.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, at this point, it's gone off the rails. It's gone absolutely off the fucking rails, man.
Whoa!
Hey, no swearing.
I didn't
Ring,
even.
ring. Charlie, you're getting a call. Ring, ring,
Oh, I
Wait,
am?
what's that?
ring,
Hello?
ring.
Yeah.
Hello, can I order a pretzel?
Oh, yeah, you can.
Okay, can I order 37?
Yeah, it'll be $6.99.
For 37 pretzels? What is
Yeah,
this?
well,
a
well, you
pretzel
see-
for ants?
Well, you see, it's $6.99, but I'm not talking $7.
I got a fly. I caught it in my hand.
Oh, nice. You,
Oh my god, what? Ugh.
Pretzel order me. Does the pretzel know the muffin man?
The Muffin Man?
Muffin?
The Muffin Man! Hi,
I don't have that
wel-
kind of money.
hi,
If you've
welcome.
noticed,
Welcome to the Sunday Perspective podcast, where it's always professional, 24/7, totally professional.
is the pretzel Shrek certified?
Hey yo,
It has to be.
It looks questionable to me.
hydrate everybody.
I don't have a
Jack, You
drink.
might notice that I did a couple of redemptions as well.
I'm doing some
Okay.
now.
You're gonna have to cuss in Urdu.
Do you?
I'm destroying
do
your
I
chat
have a-
right now.
Do I have a death wish? No.
I tried to get him to do that before, and he was like, "My mommy."
Oh my god, KitKat. Oh my god.
Okay, fine. We'll at least swear in English.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh my god.
Telly, can your sub badges be pretzels?
Yes, the
Yes,
fuck they
they
can.
will. Of course I will, yeah.
Oh my god.
That's my
You said the F
redemption. That's my redemption. That's why I'm saying that. But no, I'll do a 10-second showcase of my language because Urdu has been redeemed. So, यार यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है? ये पूरी हर तरह से chaos है. हम लोग pretzels की बात कर रहे हैं. हम लोग इसकी
I
बात
heard
कर रहे
chaos
हैं.
and pretzels.
और हम लोग किटकैट के साथ हैं, हम लोग पंकी के साथ हैं, हम लोग टेरी के साथ हैं, और ये सब बिल्कुल 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 क्रेजी हो गया है लेकिन बहुत मज़ा आ रहा है. It's just amazing, you know. वो अंग्रेजी में था, उर्दू में नहीं था, लेकिन चलो कोई बात नहीं, होता है. Anyway, all
Love
right.
it.
Welcome to the Sunday Perspective Podcast, the show where everything's made up and the points don't matter, and we also catch a lawsuit.
Also, Dragon, I
Yeah.
need you to just say one thing to me. Please just say this. Go fuck yourself, Punky. Please say it. Please say it.
Why?
Just, I need to hear it. I just need to hear it. Well, I redeemed cuss, so you gotta give me something.
I'm happy you're enjoying it, Ninja Thorn.
Hey, Punky.
Hmm.
I need you to do me a quick favor, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And that favor is as follows.
Uh-huh.
I need you
Uh-huh.
to go and fuck yourself.
Yeah! I almost dropped my water bottle on my cat!
I can't believe you've done this.
Thank you for that, Dragon.
You're
That means the
welcome.
world to me.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
for
Also,
redeeming that.
to everybody that just listened to this
Never mind.
chaos on Spotify, I'm sorry. Not really.
I'm not.
Not really. I'm legitimately going to have to record a disclaimer. The following episode contains a lot of chaos. Go at your own risk. Make
This
it a
episode's sponsored by Telly's Snacky Pickle and Gloria.
I love that. I absolutely love that. You're confused by the chaos golden? Oh my god. This is what happens. We start on a conversation and then once the chaos starts, it just goes off the rails. It's just a free for all from that point onward. Oh
Oh yeah, does anyone have any questions?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Also the podcast. Oh my god. Yeah, does anybody have
We're all to blame for the chaos golden. We all
let's be honest. Let's be honest. And hey, I welcome the chaos. You know, this is exactly what I was talking about earlier. Despite all the chaos y'all cause in the chat, I still really, really, really love and adore you guys.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Like, nope, I'm blaming golden now.
Nope, I'm blaming Golden now. You need to redeem, teach a word, make me oh my goodness.
I already know one.
Yeah,
Oh, from Urdu?
demonstrate.
Maracho.
Oh, I know. I still remember when you sent us that video. And let me tell you, when he broke, you should have been there for it. He was completely broken red, just like laughing, very red in the face, just laughing like so hard. That was one of the times where I seen it, where he just laughed the most right there. That was funny.
When was this?
This was when we were I was over at your house a few years ago, and then Punky sent us a video. We were like, Punky sent a video. Let's take a look and watch what it is.
Yeah.
You saw, she was like, oh, I don't think I should demonstrate. Should I?
No,
not.
I know what it is. I know what it is.
On her head, she's like, look, I have a scarf now. She said something like, Panchon or something like that, or however you say it, and then like he broke like so bad.
I was under the influence of something at that moment in time. I will say that.
I remember we were talking about something serious at the time, and then like after that, chaos completely ensued.
Yeah.
Coffee,
Yeah.
I appreciate you for trying to reel this chaos back in. Oh my god. You know that one? Ninja knows that one. What the heck?
Maracho?
Yeah.
What? That's I thought you were talking about the story because I don't remember telling that on stream.
Wow. It's okay. I am fishing pole. It helps. All right. So, what is the most absurd day you've had in your life?
Okay, that's a good question.
I'm sure there have been days that were much more absurd than this one. It's just a matter of pulling them from my brain. You know?
Yeah.
But there is one that I can remember. It was more funny than anything. So I was out with my husband and we went to Taco Bell. And okay, sorry. This is before we moved, so there wasn't a lot of Taco Bell in our town. So we were really excited because we were going to my parents' house, and they have a Taco Bell in their town. So we were gonna go to Walmart, but first we went to Taco Bell, and he got himself a Baja Blast, and he was like, Sorry. He was so excited as we got out of the car, and I was like, "I'll race you to the store," and it was snowing. And so,
Oh my god.
and so he starts to run, and you know, there's like the grass divider between the parking lots at Walmart. So he tries to like big step across it, and he like hits one step across, and his foot just goes flying. And he's like,
My
I just hear him, and he's like, "Mama!"
Oh my
And thankfully it landed and it didn't smell like it.
Oh my
I love how
god.
he's like
Funny.
soft in the air. He's like, "Mama!" So that's not where it stopped.
Oh my god.
Oh, I
We
love
went
it.
inside to the pharmacy
That's
to
funny.
get medicine or something, and I could not stop laughing about it. Like, I thought it was the funniest thing. I was like bent over in Walmart just cackling, and it was so funny. I laughed so hard that I was like, okay, I need to go pee now, like, or I'm gonna pee my pants. So
Yeah.
I went into the restroom,
Oh.
and
my
I come out. I'm washing my hands at the bathroom stall,
Oops.
and this lady comes. She comes up behind me, and she puts her butt against mine. And she starts to dance. She's like, "Woohoo! Woohoo!
Oh my!
And so I'm like washing my hands, and I just look up at my reflection and like her in the reflection, and I'm just like, is this real life? Like, is this happening? And then she turns around, and oh my god, her face just goes from like, it just drops, and she's just like,
Oh
I
my
thought you were my
God.
friend.
Oh,
Oh my god!
She was
That's crazy.
mortified. Like, she was
Oh
she
God.
was so embarrassed.
Yeah.
And then she just like ran away. And then I was trying to tell Manson about it, and I just couldn't stop. So that was a very absurd couple of events that happened that still makes me laugh really hard to this day. So there you go.
I think I've got a pretty decent story too.
okay.
It's
still
not,
thinking
it's not
here.
as good, I don't think. But okay, so I wouldn't say it was an absurd day, but it was definitely an absurd event. It was the day after the Super Bowl a couple years ago, and I was still living at my parents', and their bedroom faces the front yard, and there's a tree there. And I watched as a squirrel had a whole piece of pizza
Oh my god.
and it was
Oh, man.
carrying it up the tree, and he dropped a pepperoni.
Oh.
Wow.
So the squirrel, he climbed up to the top with this pizza, he put it down there, and then he went back down for the last pepperoni that fell, and then went back up. And I'm like, that is the most absurd thing I'll ever see in my life. I just saw the squirrel from Ice Age's long lost,
Oh my
relative.
god.
That's
It
so
was
cute
so
though.
funny. I'm like, what are the chances something like this would happen?
Right.
This little squirrel.
Oh my god. I'm
Alright.
lightheaded from laughing so hard.
That's a
Yeah.
good answer.
Frosty Bite, welcome in. Welcome to
Well, yeah, welcome. Welcome to
Hey,
the
what's going on?
chaos.
welcome to what normally would be the Sunday Perspective podcast, but today is just chaos.
Yo,
I think
my coffee cup, yes.
Yeah.
I have an answer. I got a good one.
Yeah.
All right, so I did tell the story earlier, but there's more to it now. So I'm gonna tell you guys about the story of the Skyrim Shuffle thing, but that's not the only thing that happened that day. Punk and Dragon, no, that's not the only thing that happened on that day.
Yeah.
So here's what I embarrassed myself in front of my friends doing the Skyrim Shuffle from the challenge. Me and Dragon did the Skyrim Shuffle because we lost a bet, so we had to do it in front of our friends. So we did it. I felt it was worth it. I was a little embarrassed, but I found it funny. So life was just going on from that. Me and Dragon were just playing catch. And then all of a sudden, I accidentally throw it in the street, and I saw Dragon running back to me. But at the same time, I saw something. There was a cop coming towards us. And mind you, at this time of the day, we were filming, and all of our friends, we were just chilling on the park, just laying on the ground on the grass, getting some rays of sun. And all of a sudden, the cop, he comes towards us. And my first instinct, he's coming after me because I was dancing and throwing a ball in the street. So I thought I was in trouble because of that. But no, that's not why he's there. He came and got us because my friends were sleeping on the grass, and apparently there was a lady who was like very disturbed by it. Like, what did he say, Punky?
he came over. He was right away. He's like, so right away, I can tell you guys aren't doing anything wrong. And we're like, yeah. He's like, there's a woman that called, and she said she was disturbed.
What's her name? Karen?
Probably.
Probably.
Probably. I'm like, my first Karen? Why isn't she here herself to do this? Okay. But I guess she was disturbed that there were some kids sleeping in the park.
Wow.
They were catching sun. What's the big deal?
Right, yeah.
They were dressed like hippies. Maybe that was it. Maybe.
Yeah, because their friend was dressed like a hippie. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
but
then-
he was basically just like, yeah, you guys are fine. Don't worry about it. I'll call her and tell her we got the perps. It's all good. It's all taken care of.
The
Why would you get arrested for, playing football?
Hanging
Yeah,
out in a public area?
yeah, right. Unless you're a Patriots fan in Bills territory, yeah.
That could be it. Or a Chiefs fan.
Well, Chiefs are fine. Oh,
Yeah.
beatbox has been redeemed, so I'll do that real quick. If anybody knows how to beatbox as well, y'all can.
I do not.
Meow.
Wow. Okay.
We're ready.
I gotta close the music for this. Hold on. Ready? Here we go.
Foul strike fire!
Oh my god.
Okay, that's going in the video too.
Yeah. Oh my Ow. Anyway. No, I can't. Y'all make me laugh. Oh my god. I'm trying to keep up with the music, but I can't. But yeah, so that was a little bit of the beatboxing.
Telly, what have you got? Oh, he's right.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, it's
Dragon,
yes.
what was the most absurd day of your life?
Oh yeah, you haven't answered.
What was the most absurd day of my life? I don't know. I don't have a good answer for that one. Probably all the times that I hang out with Telly and he makes me laugh with all the numerous inside jokes of, ricotta cheese, maple syrup.
Please elaborate. No, I'm just kidding.
Good old CMC.
Oh. That's CMC.
I know what that means now.
Yeah,
That's true, you do.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I thought of one for you that's not really, well, it's kind of absurd, but very cool, actually.
Yeah.
You can tell the whole stream. This past Tuesday at Brian's, you were just telling us off stream.
That's
applause.
true. That
Tell
was
us
a good
about that.
absurd.
The good absurd.
So yeah, the Geneva Convention has broken because they took all the vitamin C. Yeah, right.
I concur.
Okay, so it's crazy. It was absurd because it was like, it was like every other Tuesday night, or at least I thought it was. We were just hanging out.
The way you said it sounded like it was like a movie or like a story.
Yeah, I agree.
Look, I'm a storyteller, all right? Don't judge me. Don't clown me. I'm a storyteller. I can't help it. I have to give context. So we were hanging out. We started our karaoke night, and so one of the things that happened as we were done for the night. We were calling it in, and I had told the host. I had told the host, hey, look, we gotta leave. So yeah, we'll see you next time. I won't be able to do my last song. And he's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You're doing your last song. And this dude bumped 4 people ahead of me to get me to do this one last song before I left. And I did Phantom of the Opera. I did Music of the Night, a good closing song. And you know what? It's you're gonna find it a lot funnier when you know what that means. Anyway, so I did Music of the Night, and as I finished off, the bar went crazy.
It was crazy.
I never heard it like that. It was crazy.
Crazy. Like, full on banging on the bar. I think I heard that.
Really?
Like, yeah.
Wow.
Like,
You inspire such
People
things.
were really cheering. I mean, I've been to almost every karaoke and I've never seen it go like
So
that.
I
cool.
was
Yeah.
Like, I was singing along to it too. Me and Mr. Steve were singing along to it. Me and him were standing by each other. We were like, Music of the Night. It was fun.
It was great. And you know, that was just the most absurd, like a good, absurd, and like amazing experience that I've ever had. It was fantastic. It was great.
That's awesome.
It's really cool.
Sailors on a boat. Haha, you see what I did there, Golden?
Got him.
Get him. Anyway.
Dude, that went perfect with the freaking got him.
Yo.
Perfectly timed burp.
Yeah, so, you know, wow, I've lost my complete train of thought. I had like a plan in set of things I was gonna talk about, but I've like completely. Okay. Yeah.
Never mind. I was gonna say something stupid.
No, it's fine. Say it.
Okay. Hey, Kitten and Punky. The last episode of the podcast was pretty fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
That was
Yeah.
fun. That was good. That was a good episode.
You know, after it, I really ruminated on it. And I knew that there was, you know, no room for error when I was editing that preview video.
Yeah.
You know,
Really, no.
And make sure when you're
I knew
sure when you're
that
traveling.
if I messed it up, then I would rue the day.
Just make
that-
sure when you're traveling abroad, like a couple months ago, I bought a room for one, so you never know. Just so when you spend a
Oh,
night, make sure you just
sometimes
buy a room for one.
Or 2. Buy a room for 2.
I'm turning
Yeah, room for
so
two. Well,
red
basically
right
room for
now.
three, really.
I'm
Technically, it was a
Why
blushing.
are
room
we
for
buying
three.
rooms?
I'm blushing so hard right now.
Okay, so the person's name is Rue.
Remember
So,
Rue?
Oh, you would
Yeah.
rue the day.
Constantly-
Rue the day,
Yeah, we're
yeah.
constantly coming up with little puns, and it's so silly.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, wow. Oof.
I managed to come up with all those on the stage.
Shut up.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done.
Oh my god. There's a backstory behind all of that.
Yeah.
It makes sense. We wieners boiled or grilled? Grilled.
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 Yeah, grilled.
Yeah.
Gotta go with grilled.
All right. So here's
For sure.
I'm gonna launch a question for you.
Okay.
For who?
For everybody. So, but mainly for you, KitKat. So in these past 2 years, what was a challenge that you faced, and how were you able to overcome it? Do you think? Because I'll answer this too. In terms
Okay.
of like Twitch.
Hmm.
Okay, Twitch related. Okay.
Yeah.
This is for all of us, right?
Yes.
If
Okay.
anyone has an answer, I gotta think about this one.
Okay, I'll go first. So I'd say a challenge is okay, I got a couple. So like a challenge, one obvious one could be like maybe when you're on the grind for affiliate, getting the average viewers, that's kind of a challenge because like I hit the 50 followers last year. I didn't stream as much after I hit that, but then like this year when I got back into it, like there's some days where like I feel like I was close and I almost had it, but I lost it. Like I wasn't at 3, so like I just kept pushing myself to keep going. I felt it's kind of hard to try to get the average viewers. I mean, a key to it is just promotion. You got to try to promote as much as you can to make sure you hit your goals. So that's one I can think of. And then the one that I just thought of now is I don't know if there's a challenge. It can be a challenge. So maybe sometimes finding something to stream can be a challenge sometimes. Because
Yeah, I
maybe
can see
you
that.
play something and you're just kind of tired of it. And you're just like, okay, I don't know what to stream. And sometimes it could just be kind of hard. You're just not sure what to stream. Like you feel like you streamed everything or did something in a specific game or something, and you just don't know what to do. Sometimes I feel like it could be a challenge to sometimes find a game to stream. But there's one thing you can do to kind of combat that is maybe just ask your community, what would you like to see me do?
Right.
Like
Yeah.
give a list of stuff, or even just be like, hey, what would you like to see me do? And just take suggestions and just go with it from there.
Right.
Pretzel cooking stream.
That's a
Fair.
really good idea.
Ooh,
or
cooking.
here's a good one I could do. Since I don't know how to cook pretzels, I could buy a kind of pretzel and do a food review.
Oh,
Yeah.
actually.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Do
Yeah.
pretzel reviews. Buy different brands and do a pretzel review.
That would be
I-
fun.
I would now if I had a fresh bag of pretzels, but I have one that's already open I was eating.
Stale pretzel review.
Yeah, I want a fresh review, so
Yeah.
Jelly
if I had
twist.
Telly twists.
Telly Twist, I like that name.
So cute.
Yeah. a, na-
And
a,
pretzels are twisty.
a
Yeah.
pretzel brand named after Telly.
Jelly twists.
Telly
Yep.
twists. Oh,
I
Yeah.
like it.
Bro, when
New York's best pretzel.
when you hit partner, you gotta make that happen. You gotta be like
Mhm.
Telly twist.
Okay.
On
I'll do
sale
that.
now. You use code Telly to get 20% off. No, okay, for me. Actually, Punky, why don't you answer that first?
Oh, as for streaming?
Or just
Or just
how about
anything
this?
if you want.
Content creation. How about that? Or anything.
Oh,
Anything.
well, I guess as far as like a challenge overcoming it, like I mentioned earlier, the issue that I had making this new video for you where I accidentally saved over a certain file that I shouldn't have, and I lost a ton of progress. And of course, at first, I was devastated. I wanted to cry because I was literally just about to set it to Dragon. I was that close to finishing it. But the way I'm looking at it now is it's a learning experience. Yeah, it sucked.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. And my way of dealing with it is I am going to go through it again and put it back together again and make it work. Because that's kind of how it is with any challenge. You have to just, suck it up and face the music sometimes.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. But you're despite all that, you're handling it really well because
Mhm.
like
Old me would have had a mental breakdown over it.
yeah. But that's growth though. Like,
Yeah.
you know that
Yeah.
we love your content regardless.
Mhm.
Regardless. I'm just I'm just really excited to see that, honestly. Y'all, if y'all are content creators and y'all want a video edited, like, yeah.
Oh,
send
hit me up. I'm always down.
Yeah,
I'm
for
always
sure.
down.
Yeah.
Send it to Punky.
Yeah.
If you need it done, Punky can do it.
Whoa,
Yes, I
nice
can.
speech.
No.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, I did use the code, so I guess that I should expect that. Okay. KitKat, did you answer that question yet?
Not yet.
No, yeah. You want to take a
It
crack
was
at
the
it?
one about low
Well-
points, right?
No, the one before that.
Okay, because I just saw that
Sorry,
low
I
points one.
misheard
Now
you.
that's a good one. Oh.
Challenges. There's been a lot of challenges with streaming. I guess it's hard to just pick one.
Okay.
Because I feel like a lot of them aren't things that I overcame or things that I constantly have to overcome.
Yeah.
Like self-doubt That's a really big one.
Yeah.
And I think balance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't.
That's okay. We can, if you want to, we can just leave it right here.
No, that's okay.
Outside forces making streaming harder. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause-
it's
'cause-
really
Yeah,
hard.
definitely.
Finding that balance in like just deciding like what time you're gonna dedicate to streaming and what time you're gonna dedicate to yourself and what time you're gonna dedicate to your family,
Yeah.
and then feeling like one of them is always going to be missing, right? So if I take this time, like for example, Golden's first stream, I wasn't there because I was hanging out with my friends, and it was really, really important because that was the first time that I had hung out with friends in like literally years, and like I needed to be there, but like that hurt my heart that I missed Golden's stream. So for me, it's really challenging to find balance, and I have been working on that, and I have been making sure that I'm giving myself the things that I need and trying really hard not to feel guilty about it, because you know, if I'm not doing okay, then I'm not going to produce the kind of content that I want.
Right.
So it's been really challenging for me, and it's always been my biggest challenge from the beginning.
Right.
But I'm learning and I'm getting better. So yeah, that was hard for me. And then another thing that was challenging for me was my equipment not being good enough, and that was hard for me at the beginning, feeling like I was failing because things weren't working. But I overcame that by just continuing to go and just slowly adding to my collection. Like, there's no reason that you have to just spend a bunch of money in the beginning, you know? So just the way that I overcame that was just to continue going and to continue working at it and changing my situation and doing what I had to do. And eventually I'm at a much better place now.
Yeah,
There you go.
that's good. There you go.
Biggest challenge for me was just a lot of being like, can I really do this? I don't just working on my confidence, working on working on myself, working on that confidence, and like just working on my ability to communicate with people, because I'm not the best with words, and just podcasting with y'all just kind of helps with work on that, which is kind of why I make myself do this, and it's just fun to chit chat as well. So really just working on the confidence piece, and and just working on my people skills, and just not being such a introvert,
Yeah.
which I still am, let's be honest.
You're definitely more confident though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, a lot of
Mhm.
I've had to work on it. All right, we got a couple of questions here.
Okay.
What's
Good
the
ones.
lowest point that made you question streaming? I don't know.
I'd have to think,
I
yeah.
had a low point that made me question streaming, and I ended up stopping streaming, but that was just because of me. I just went about with it.
The lowest point was actually right in the beginning, when I was hate rated by 20 people, and they said the most vile things to me that I dare not repeat. And that was rough. I was like, so this is what you know what? Maybe I was right to stay in my shell. Maybe I should not have put myself out there. But I psyched myself out, and here you go. Zodiac Queen, hello, welcome in.
Hi!
Hello.
Welcome in.
Charlie bit me.
If-
Wow!
All right, what was your favorite streaming moment that you fondly remember? Oh,
I got a couple.
that's an
I got a couple.
easy to answer
Yeah.
question. That's a really easy to answer question. I'll answer this right now. I'll mention a few. Number one, top 10. Number one is the day that I stumbled into the chat of one particular streamer.
Wonder who that could be.
Gee, I wonder who that could be. Huh? It couldn't couldn't be somebody named KitKat.
Aww.
Couldn't be.
I'm pretty sure it was John Cena.
Yeah. I think.
And his name is John Cena.
No, that
Aw.
the love I got from you guys, in the difficult moments, when my I hate talking about this, when my grandfather passed away, when when I felt like burning out, and sometimes I would stream even as I'm burned out, and
Oh, what was that? Oh, I think she said she'll be right back.
okay.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Just having those moments of the community behind you during those times were some of my most cherished moments, and
Aww.
Oh,
I can't speak enough about how much I love you guys, seriously.
I love you too, Dragon.
you gotta look at what Golden said. It's
I
a
like
very valid
turtles.
statement.
I like turtles. Yeah, turtles
Alright.
are kind of mood, honestly. I like trains.
I can answer that question too. Fun memories. I got a few actually. I gotta say, my first stream was pretty fun memory because I was kind of nervous about it. Wasn't sure if it's something for me. But then the turnout of it, just having Dragon and Flango just in there communicating with me, was making me feel welcome doing it. Made me feel good. And the game I was playing, I was having a fun time playing it too. So it was kind of a win-win. I enjoyed that. Then next, I'd say another one would be, I talked about it a lot, but the stream that decided that duel where me and Dragon had, where the loser had to do the Skyrim Shuffle. I'd say I like that memory because sorry, I got distracted by something, but yeah, I think that was a good memory for me because I remember the very moment where we lost a duel. We were playing a Magic Call of Duty, and the time was going down. It was about to end. We were both tied, and then the timer hit, and I was like, "Oh no!" We both realized we had to do the Skyrim Shuffle. At the moment it sunk in, it hit me at the very end. I was like, "Oh no, I got to do this," and that was just a funny moment.
Yeah.
A lot of times where I did dual streams like that, times where I lost, and it hit me. I'm like, "Oh no, I can't believe I got to do it." Those are fun memories.
Yeah.
A recent one would be the stream. I think it's a stream where I hit affiliate. I think you rated me, KitKat. I think you rated me, didn't you?
Did you?
I think you did rate me once.
No, I think it was a time before that, or the
It was
one
before that. It wasn't the
yeah.
affiliate stream. It was a time before that. Yeah, you rated me. That's a fun memory right there.
Yeah.
That
I'm
was
so glad I got
really cool.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great to have you do that. Thank you for that. And then Dragon also said the moment he came into your stream. I still remember that moment where I met you too. It was I was on Dragon's stream one night. He's like, "We're gonna raid this one person here. We're gonna raid this one friend of mine I just met the other day. They're really cool. We're gonna get them in." And then this was a very long time ago. This is I don't know, January or February 2021. You were on the PlayStation still, KitKat. You were playing Forager, I think. You remember those days?
Yeah.
And you know what?
Yep.
It just hit me. No, you did sound a lot different then. It kind of did sound a little different at the time.
Yeah.
And Dragon did the raid, and I saw, and then I was in the chat, so I gave you a follow, and then since then we've been friends since then. I then started coming to your streams more after that, and we kept coming to each another's streams, and then a few months later we're on the podcast, all of us.
It's so great.
Yeah, very
it's
cool.
insane how much our communities just intersect. It's kind of amazing. KitKat, you answer that because you gotta answer that.
Can I answer both the questions? Because I never answered the.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, at the first one with the lowest point.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we still got.
So the lowest point. So we're talking about the lowest point and the highest point.
Yeah.
Okay, so the lowest point when I almost quit streaming, it was before I moved. So I was in this small town. My internet was terrible, and at that point, my mental health was I still struggle with my mental health, but it was really low. I got out of my abusive relationship, and I was building myself back up confidence-wise, but I was really struggling with feeling like I was enough because I'd been torn down so much, and just content creating really magnetizes that for you because it's just really hard, because it's so blatant whether you are being successful or not, and the way that people see success on the platform, it makes it hard. So I worked really hard. I got affiliate, and then I was doing okay, and I felt like I was doing great. And then just for a while there, I was just I lost all my viewers, and I was just
Yeah.
streaming to no one for a while, and it was really hard for me because it felt like I was working so hard, and it felt like I was doing so much, and I was getting nothing from it, and maybe I was probably just putting all my energy into the wrong place, and the PC that I had kept crashing, and I was just so frustrated, and I was just like, this isn't working. Obviously, I'm not good at this. If I was good at this, it would be working
Yeah.
out for me. But the fact of the matter is that it was just a rough time, and it
Yeah.
had nothing to do with whether or not I was good, because I had it inside me when I needed. I was just directing my energy in the wrong places, and I needed to get out of the situation that I was in because I was depressed. And so when I moved, I got better internet. I got the PC fixed, and I got married, and I felt so much better. And then I came back. I took that long break to move and to get married and to just work on myself mentally.
Right.
And then I came back stronger. And the welcome that I got when I came back was everything that I needed. Because, I still doubted. I was like, I'm going to come back and I'm not going to have to start all over again.
Yeah.
There's going to be no one there. I'm going to start from scratch. But that is not what happened.
No.
All my friends were there, and it was amazing.
Right.
So, yeah, that was
It's-
my lowest point, and I came back.
It's a
There we go.
testament of who you are. How amazing you
You
are.
gotta stop. You're going to make me cry.
I'm serious.
Aw.
Y'all, breaker, breaker,
break.
breaker.
No.
No. But yeah. I think we're already hour and a half. That's crazy. Where did the time go by? Holy macaroni.
Wow,
Didn't
we've been
we
having
just
fun.
start?
Oh,
Yeah.
I just thought of a low point for me right now. I don't know if I'd call it a low point. I mean, I'm just trying to think of low points, but there's this one I thought of recently, a mistake I made. I just kind of felt bad for doing it. I streamed about a month ago. There's a stream where I was trying to push affiliate. I had a good amount of viewers and stuff, but there's one problem. I had my mic turned off the whole time. Yeah, and I was streaming for quite some time too. So basically, I was streaming through my Xbox. Xbox updated streaming through Twitch, and there's a button on there that says microphone on and off. I didn't see it, so it was selected to off. And I realized that when I started my next stream, I could turn it on. So at next stream, I remembered to turn it on, and thankfully, my microphone was on. One thing that really motivated me after that, I thought, because I didn't have a good mic at the time, my old mic broke, so I was just using earbuds. So I actually bought this headset. I got an upgrade. I bought this headset, and then that made me realize I made a mistake. So if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have bought this headset. And yeah, that was a big mistake on my end. I was like, hey guys, I think I know what happened. Get ready for a telly moment. My microphone was off the whole time. So
Oh my god, dude,
It's
that
pretty crazy.
explains a lot of
Yeah.
stuff that you guys were saying in that Far Cry video. I'm like, what are they talking about?
Yeah.
oh, wait, I was talking about that in the video.
Yeah, you mentioned a few times something like,
Okay.
oh, did you pull a telly again? Is your audio good? And I'm like, what
Yeah.
do you mean pull a telly?
Because
what do you do
I had
now?
the mic off the entire time. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know how that happened, but
Yeah.
yeah. Here's my advice: before you go live, everyone make sure everything is set up
Triple check.
correctly. Yeah,
That
triple
you
check.
are being heard.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd call that a low point, but that was a little mistake on my end.
I've
But
had one too many
at the
copyright
same time-
strikes.
At the same time, I didn't know they updated the software, so they didn't tell me. I didn't see that. I wasn't aware of how it worked, so kind of my fault, but at the same time, it wasn't.
It's okay.
Damn.
All right. Golden.
Did you say you had copyright strikes?
Yeah, because of pretzel rocks. I now remember to set it to YouTube safe mode, but I've caught a few copyright claims as a result.
My YouTube is basically full of them. Copyright claim. Because I just upload videos of concerts I go to. That's it. I got so many
my
copyright claims.
gosh.
Kurt says, I hate it when I pull my telly.
Me too.
Don't you
It's
just
the
hate it
worst.
when you just pull your telly?
I think I saw you pull your telly today at the gym on that leg machine.
Oh man.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
as far as the fondest memory, I'm sorry, I forgot there was 2 questions. It's really hard to pick one because there are so many good ones, but
Yeah,
definitely
I know.
that return to stream was really, really good for my heart. And then just community game nights, those are always my favorite.
Oh,
I have a
those are
lot of
fun.
Oh,
my
yeah.
fondest memories where I
Those are
just
fun.
laugh. So I can never pick a favorite one, but definitely the times where all of the lovely people were there and we were all laughing together and having a good time.
Yeah.
Those are my favorites.
Those are the best moments. Like
What?
I tore my my guy. Hey yo. So yeah, it's just nice to have everybody. It's so good. Like it's so heartwarming just to have everybody. Like I know I keep coming back to the same thing, but like it just puts into perspective like how wonderful of a community, how loving of people in chat that we have, that take care of us, that love us unconditionally, that loot our chat also unconditionally. But
Awesome looting.
yeah. But it's very nice, it's very cool.
Yeah.
I don't think that's what they meant by getting ripped, but you go, girl. Yes, queen.
Get them gains.
Yes.
Yes. Oh my god. I said that in the
That's
most
so good.
monotone way possible. All right. If y'all have any questions for us, KitKat, if you have any questions for us, any final thoughts, anything of that, but other than
There is always that one question we have to ask at the end of
oh
it.
yeah, the staple.
Telly, I feel like it's always your question, so why don't you ask it?
Yeah.
Okay. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
A lot of people hate this question.
Yeah.
They do, yeah.
Yeah.
In 5 years, I see myself with another kid in a house with a fireplace and a garden and a tree out front with a swing on it, my own gaming room,
Hey.
my friends that I've known for years. I finally can trust them,
Yeah.
like my IRL friends. And then, just doing something that I love to do, not something that makes me miserable. And yeah. I know that's like not streaming related, but
Doesn't
That's
have to be.
it's a real
Yeah.
answer. It's a real
yeah,
answer.
I just really want a house.
Teach me how to say a phrase or word in Urdu. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Cool.
Okay, let me see.
Oh, you can't redeem it more than once? Really?
Haha.
Oh, well.
Golden. Seriously.
Maybe that's a good thing.
आज से 5 साल में
On se 5 साल में,
आज से
I'd say
5
आज
साल में
salve.
आज से 5 साल में
आप
आप
क्या
क्या
Yeah.
कर रहे
कर रहे
होंगे?
होंगे?
Okay.
Yeah. Now try to say that entire thing.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
No shit.
Okay, my question is number 1. Anyone have any plans for the future? Like, what are you working on right now, content related? And then number 2, where we can find you if we want to follow you.
So, I'm working on a few things.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Kitty.
Excuse me as she curls all over me.
Yeah. So I'm working on a play. On my Pakistani kind of thing. And a Twitch. So I've got that going on. I'm back in Shakespeare again.
Mm-hmm.
Which is great. What my future plans, probably finish college, secure my job, maybe find somebody for me. Find somebody for me. Find my own place. Shut up, Telly. Because I feel like I'm half ready for that. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. Because yeah, just that's it. Just just spread joy. Get to 400 by the end of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just hit 300.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
just hit 300.
Congratulations!
Thank you. It's great.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable, really. Become a better version of myself. Become a more confident version of myself, because I've got a lot of stuff to work on myself. So yeah. So that was a pretty deep answer.
I enjoyed it.
Solid Plasma, thank you so much for the follow.
Yeah. That's a really cool name, by the way.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. And yeah, I'll redeem that. Golden, I will redeem that Urdu as we're closing up, but I want others to answer this question
Answer
first.
the question.
Yeah.
Okay.
This.
You want to go
So what was
first?
it again? It's like, where do you see yourself?
Yeah. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
So, what I want is, I want Brian to propose,
Yeah.
so I can say yes and we can get married.
Yeah.
Yay!
I want kids. I
Hello,
want
Brian.
to make a career. Wait, what'd you say?
Hello, Brian. Yeah, watch the podcast. So there's a certain request you need to
Yeah.
there's a certain request you need to fulfill, and if you need a guy to play the song "Burning" at your wedding, I'm your guy.
Solid. Since you're just coming in, we'll catch you up in a second. But
Yeah.
let's answer the question.
Yeah, so married with kids. I want to really make a career out of like the theater and film and editing videos. And hopefully get a lot more tattoos.
Yeah. See, if I was to do mine, it would be similar to yours, except like mine is. The one thing that's similar is put a ring on it. Number one, and number two, work on my confidence. Those are like my two long-term kind of things. Anyway, tell you.
Yeah. All right. So my long-term things. This is 5 years, right?
Yeah. Sure.
Oh, or just in the future in general?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a good question. I'd say just keep like putting out content on like Twitch. Just keep streaming more. I don't know if I could ever hit a partner, but like just keep.
Never say
more.
never.
Never say
Yeah.
never, buddy.
Okay, yeah, just keep streaming more and stuff. Build more of a community, get more followers, stuff. Get more involved with Twitch. Excuse me. And then for like acting and stuff, continue to get in more plays like that. Continue to meet new people in theater. Just one theater in particular I really want to work with. It's called, we mention it a lot on this channel. It's called the American Repertory Theater of Western New York, ART for short. I did a show in that specific theater last year, and that is my Compass Theater. That is one of my dream venues. I finally got to perform in there. Well, it wasn't for the company that owns it, but like it's a different company. But I want to get to work for the company that owns it. I've been to a bunch of their plays. I know a lot of the people there, a lot of the actors, friends with a lot of people there. I just would love to get to work with them, being involved in one of their plays. Like, continue to work more in theater, just do more stuff like that, get involved in more big, like high-profile things, theater-related. Trying to think. Oh yeah, progress more in my job, I'd say too.
Yeah.
Because like I've been there for good maybe 3 years. Just keep grinding on that. Maybe get a managerial position possibly.
Oh yeah.
We'll see about that. We'll see about that. Yeah.
Ellie?
Yeah, that's right. Try to get towards that. Since everybody's saying it, sure. Ring on this finger.
Hey.
Aw.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And the ring I'm referring to is a ring pop, by the way.
Okay, yeah. That's
Oh,
a
and the other
real
ring is
ring.
fine too. I'm okay with both rings,
Kelly,
but
I'm gonna wife you up.
okay, all right, it works.
Oh, yeah.
Ring pop.
Ring pop marriage.
Good.
Yes.
Twitch wedding.
Oh, that's funny. And yeah, that's about it. I can't really think of anything else. I like the idea you said of tattoos. If I were to get a tattoo, I already know what I would get. It's a logo of a band I like. I can show a picture if you want.
I would.
Okay.
If I was to ever get a tattoo, I would get a name.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
I would get
A
a
what?
name. A name.
Oh, I know what
I
name.
think I know. I think I
Yeah.
know.
A very specific name.
For your nana.
Uh-huh.
That would be great.
Where did Telly go? I was
He
in
went to
pink.
get a picture of what he was gonna.
Okay.
Okay, so if I were to get a tattoo, I would get it of this logo, the logo of my favorite band right here.
Hey,
I would get this.
nice.
This
Nice.
on my,
Very
probably get
nice.
this like on my arm, like right here. If I were to get a tattoo, that's something I would want to do.
Heck yeah.
Kind of want to do it.
Heck yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Plasma, if you're just coming in, if you have any final questions before we close out, just to catch you up, we were talking about our 2 years that we have spent since the last time we had KitKat on board, and a lot has changed since then. A lot of wonderful things have happened. And you know, we've gotten to know each other, and I've gotten to know KitKat's community, and you know, to be a part of that, it's just such a blessing, such a joy to all of us, and I feel like we're all kind of better for having somebody wonderful like you in our lives. Seriously. So
You're gonna make me cry. Stop. Every time, over and over again.
So yeah, guys. Oh.
Stop.
Oh.
I'm not crying. You are.
I might. Just a little bit. But no. Seriously though, on the real though, we loved having you. We loved having you here. You're an amazing guest. You're an amazing friend, and we adore you and we love you. And thank you, seriously, thank you for taking the time out of your day to come hang out with us.
Thank you for having me. It was so fun.
Yeah.
I love hanging out with you guys,
was.
and it's a good opportunity. Thank you for inviting me into your space and letting me have my brain words all over your stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Is KitKat VK? Yes, that's my nickname for KitKat.
Yeah.
For kitten. For violent kitten. That's my nickname.
Yeah. You know
Thanks
what? Here's a
everyone
good
in
time.
chat for hanging out.
I think here's a good time to plug all of our nicknames. 'Cause
Yes.
Kitten has nicknames for all of us.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm KitKat. Dragon gave me that nickname, and then this is Telly Welly.
Oh.
This is Telly Welly, Teletubby, Snack Andreas, and then this over here is Punkaroni and Cheese Pizza, and then up here is Dargan.
Durgan.
Durganfurt.
I'm so proud of her. We are too.
Of course,
we are too,
yeah.
Seriously, we are too.
Aw, stop.
We are really proud of her. And you know, she's seen wonderful growth. She's met and made wonderful friends and had those wonderful moments. And you know, I love that for you. I absolutely love that for you. You deserve that and the world. Seriously.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Of course.
The
We're happy to have you in
world
our community here.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I was wrong. That's a stream moment right there. I'm fond of. It wasn't on my stream, but like I'm fond of that moment. The Voldy horse, the creation of the Voldy horse.
Yeah.
Yes, that's one of my favorite moments right there. But it wasn't even in my stream. It was yours.
Yeah. Good old Woldy horse.
Yeah.
I want to like this music because this music is kind of dope, y'all. Y'all vibing to this as much as I am because this music kind of slaps. Not gonna lie.
I'm sure I would if I could hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
can't what just happened? Okay,
I'll
never mind.
send it to you. How about that?
Yeah, I can't hear it either.
I'll copy the link. I'll send it to you. Control C. All right, guys. We, as always, we don't really raid on podcast nights, but just because with recording is just a lot smoother for Spotify because we have our stuff unedited. You can find me here on Twitter, on Instagram. Where else can you find me? You can YouTube. That's right.
TikTok. TikTok also.
The good old TikTok.
Yeah.
You can find, Instagram,
Yeah.
yes. You can find Telly everywhere as well.
Yep.
Punky, where can we find you?
Well, I'm not on Twitter anymore, and I'm not really on Instagram much either.
Yeah.
So
So you can find us here.
yes,
Yeah,
you'll
right
find
here.
me
Find
here.
us here.
with you guys
Right
on-
here
On
is a good
this
place to
channel.
find us.
On this channel. And KitKat, I know everybody probably knows, but for those who don't, where can we find you?
You can find me on basically every social platform: TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, Discord, Facebook. All my socials are the same. It's Violent Kitten with an 3 instead of an E. You can also go to violentkitten.com. I am still working on that. That is my merch store, but it also has all of my social links attached to it. So that's an easy way to remember. It's not ready yet, but it will be in a couple weeks. So that's it.
Love to see
Don't
it.
forget, it's Violent Kitten, but it's a 3, not an E in
Yep.
kitten.
Yep. Real quick before we go, Coffee says, I've had a hard time with wanting to figure out when I should stream again, but I feel like now it makes sense for me to go for it one day of the week just to start and go from there. A lot easier than worrying about when you to do it. And when you
Yeah.
Yeah, for
when
sure.
you do start, let us know because we're gonna come in droves.
Yeah,
to
we're all
support
gonna be
you.
there. Yeah.
We
Yeah,
are literally all gonna be there.
Oh yeah, all of us will be.
But yes,
I think-
guys.
Yeah, you really just have to just start and just start, even if it's just one day a week. It's good
Yeah,
practice.
I mean that's how I used to be at the start. I'm still sometimes like that. Just one day a week works still.
Yeah.
That's a good way to get your foot into it.
You're still doing it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Take the
course.
leap and trust the process.
Yeah,
You got this. yeah.
of course. Yeah.
And to every actually no, I don't even need to say that. Well, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. My
Yeah.
name has been Dragonfire. With me, as always, I've had Punky,
Good night, everybody.
and I've had Telly,
Good night, everyone.
and I've had KitKat.
Good night.
Y'all want
Good
to do
night.
the sign off?
Okay.
All right, hold on. Let me get ready for this. I'm not in the right screen. Okay, ready? Here we go.
Yeah.
Everybody, be safe.
Be safe.
Take care,
Take care.
Take care.
and we
And
We
will see
We'll
you
see
see
you
you
next time.
next time.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
everyone.